Welcome to France. Is it any surprise that this is the most visited country in the world? Get ready to experience the essence of France in a way you've never seen before. And learn what brings over 100 million tourists to this beautiful country every year. Let's begin in the sunny south. Welcome to the French Riviera, a dazzling stretch of Mediterranean coastline known for its turquoise waters, golden beaches, and lush landscapes. This sun-kissed paradise, the Côte d'Azur, offers a blend of charming seaside villages and luxurious cities, inviting travelers to bask in its timeless beauty and elegance. Our first stop is Menton, a quaint town often referred to as the Pearl of France. Nestled right next to the Italian border, Menton is renowned for its stunning coastline, pastel-colored buildings, and the gentle waves of the Mediterranean Sea. As we stroll along the Promenade du Soleil, the azure waters glisten under the sun, providing a serene backdrop to this picturesque locale. Next, we head to the esteemed Saint-Tropez, a destination synonymous with luxury and glamour. Once a quaint fishing village, Saint-Tropez gained fame in the 1950s as a playground for the rich and famous, thanks in part to Brigitte Bardot. The town's harbor is filled with luxury yachts, and its streets are lined with high-end boutiques, cafes, and art galleries. As we relax on the famous Pampelonne Beach, with its golden sands and crystal-clear waters, it's easy to see why this spot is so beloved. In the evening, the electric nightlife beckons, offering chic beach clubs and gourmet dining experiences. Our final stop on the French Riviera is Cannes, a city acclaimed for its annual film festival, which attracts stars from around the globe. The glamour of the festival is unmatched, with the Palais des Festivals serving as a symbol of the city's prestige. Here, the red carpet welcomes the biggest names in cinema, and the excitement in the air is palpable during this world-renowned event. Beyond the festival, Cannes boasts beautiful beaches that are equally captivating. We'll take a leisurely stroll along the golden sands, where the azure waters of the Mediterranean meet the sky. The beaches offer a perfect blend of relaxation and luxury, with chic beach clubs and tranquil spots to unwind, making Cannes a true seaside paradise. Traveling further along the south coast, we reach Verdon Gorge, often hailed as the Grand Canyon of Europe. This imposing canyon stretches over 25 kilometers and plunges up to 700 meters deep. Carved by the relentless flow of the Verdon River, the gorge is a mesmerizing blend of rugged limestone cliffs and vivid turquoise waters, offering a playground for adventurers and a haven for nature lovers. At the heart of the Verdon Gorge lies the Verdon River, whose dazzling waters create a stark contrast against the pale limestone cliffs. The river's gentle flow invites us to relax and soak in the remarkable surroundings, while the occasional rapid adds a thrilling touch of adventure. Beyond its dramatic scenery, Verdon Gorge is a sanctuary for a rich array of wildlife and plant species. The cliffs and forests are home to griffon vultures, which can often be seen soaring high above. With wingspans reaching up to 2.8 meters, these majestic birds glide effortlessly over the canyon. One of the most amazing spectacles in the gorge is the sight of huge flocks of griffon vultures riding the thermal columns, creating a hypnotizing display as they circle gracefully in the sky. Located in the heart of Provence, Moustiers Sainte-Marie is a picturesque village celebrated for its magnificent setting and charming character. Perched on the edge of a limestone cliff and overlooking a sparkling lake, this village is a jewel of the region. As we explore the alluring streets of Moustiers Sainte-Marie, we stumble upon a surprising secret hidden within this serene village: its tradition of bullfighting. Unlike the more aggressive Spanish style, the bullfighting here takes on a distinctly Provençal character, with events held in a small, local arena. These ceremonies focus on the skill and agility of the participants, rather than the confrontation with the bull, offering a more celebratory and ceremonial spectacle. This eccentric cultural tradition, deeply rooted in local heritage, provides a fascinating glimpse into a lesser-known aspect of life in Moustiers Sainte-Marie. Next up is Roussillon, a captivating village in the heart of Provence's Luberon region, renowned for its striking ochre cliffs and dazzling colors. The village's distinct palette of reds, oranges, and yellows stems from rich ochre deposits, creating a visual feast. Exploring the famous ochre trail, we wander through surreal landscapes of vivid earth tones, while informative signs reveal the geological and historical significance. The charming village streets, lined with ochre-painted buildings, cozy cafes, and artisan shops, offer a warm, inviting atmosphere. This blend of natural beauty, art, and flashy colors makes Roussillon an unforgettable destination. Leaving the vibrant region of Provence and the sun-drenched south of France behind, we journey westward to the Languedoc region, where history and legend intertwine. Our destination is Carcassonne, a fairy tale fortress city renowned for its marvelous medieval architecture. The city's crown jewel, the Cité de Carcassonne, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, boasting double-walled ramparts, 52 towering turrets, and a labyrinth of cobbled streets that transport us back to the Middle Ages. As we enter the fortified Cité, we are immediately struck by the sheer scale of the walls that have protected Carcassonne for centuries. Walking along the ramparts, we enjoy extensive views of the surrounding countryside, with the Pyrenees Mountains visible in the distance. Inside the Cité, we explore a maze of tight streets, discovering historic landmarks such as the Basilica of Saint Nazarius, known for its phenomenal stained glass windows. From the towering walls of Carcassonne, we travel to another remarkable fortified town, Aigues Mortes. Located in the heart of the Camargue region, Aigues Mortes boasts well-preserved medieval ramparts that echo the defensive strength of Carcassonne. As we explore this enchanting town, we are transported back to the 13th century, when it served as a strategic port and fortress. But Aigues Mortes holds a unique secret that sets it apart: its mesmerizing red salt flats. Beyond the fortified walls lies a surreal dreamscape of vivid pink and red salt flats known as the Aiguille du Midi. These bright hues, caused by the high concentration of halophilic microorganisms and algae, create a striking contrast against the azure skies. As we traverse this enchanting expanse, the air tinged with the tang of salt, we are transported into a dreamlike environment where nature's artistry is on full display. Watching the shimmering salt mounds and reflecting pools, we gain a deeper appreciation for this natural wonder that adds character to Aigues Mortes' historical charm. Just beyond these captivating salt flats, we enter the untamed wilderness of Camargue National Park. This vast protected area is a sanctuary for an astonishing array of wildlife and a paradise for nature lovers. Stretching between the Mediterranean Sea and the Rhône River Delta, the park is a mosaic of wetlands, marshes, salt pans, and reed beds, creating a distinct and diverse ecosystem. Here, we encounter the iconic white Camargue horses, roaming freely across the land. These majestic creatures, symbolizing the spirit of the region, are often seen galloping through shallow waters or grazing in the lush marshes. Sometimes, we can catch a glimpse of them in their wildest state, herds running together, showcasing their strength and grace. The park is also home to the famous Camargue bulls, which are integral to local traditions and festivals. One of the most spectacular scenes in Camargue National Park is the sight of these bulls being herded by guardians, the traditional cowboys of the region, riding their sturdy Camargue horses. This age-old practice, known as the manade, is a mesmerizing display of skill and harmony between man, horse, and bull. As the guardians expertly maneuver their horses, they guide the bulls across the open plains and through the wetlands, showcasing a deep understanding and respect for these powerful animals. The guardians, dressed in traditional attire with wide-brimmed hats and embroidered shirts, add to the authenticity and appeal of this scene. The thunder of hooves, the calls of the guardians, and the sight of bulls and horses moving as one creates an unforgettable spectacle that is unique to the Camargue. Bird enthusiasts will be delighted by the park's avian residents, particularly the flamboyant flocks of flamingos. These elegant birds, with their distinctive pink feathers, create a striking visual spectacle as they feed and nest in the shallow lagoons. The rich biodiversity of Camargue offers endless opportunities for exploration and discovery. From guided wildlife tours to tranquil walks along its numerous trails. Now, We travel from the wetlands and wildlife of Camargue to the towering sands of the dunes of Pilat on the Atlantic coast. As the tallest sand dune in Europe, this extraordinary site stretches over 2.7 kilometers and rises to a height of more than 100 meters above sea level. The dunes of Pilat are a marvel of nature. Its vast expanse of fine, golden sand creates a striking contrast against the lush greenery of the land's forest on one side and the deep blue waters of the Bay of Carcassonne on the other. As we climb the steep slopes of the dune, the panoramic views from the top are simply awe-inspiring. Exploring the dunes of Pilat offers a variety of activities for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Hiking up the dune is a rewarding challenge, with several paths and stairs providing access to the summit. Once at the top, we can enjoy sandboarding down the slopes or simply relax and take in the incredible environment. The area is also popular for paragliding, providing an exhilarating way to experience the dune from a bird's eye view. As we leave the incredible landscapes of the dunes, our journey takes us inland towards the towering majesty of the French Alps. This legendary mountain range, renowned for its snow-capped peaks and breathtaking views, offers a haven for the adventurous. Nestled at the foothills of these impressive mountains lies the enchanting town of Annecy, our next destination. Often called the Venice of the Alps, Annecy is a picturesque town cradled by the splendid Lake Annecy and surrounded by imposing alpine scenery. The town's medieval setup, with its winding cobblestone streets, pastel-colored buildings, and flower-laden canals, exudes an old-world personality. The Château d'Annecy, perched on a hill overlooking the town, offers a glimpse into the region's history. The crystal-clear waters of Lake Annecy, one of the cleanest lakes in Europe, provide the perfect setting for a variety of activities, from boating and swimming to lakeside picnics. As we stroll along the lake's promenade, we take in the hypnotizing spectacle of the surrounding mountains, reflected in the tranquil waters, and admire the unique beauty of this town. For a truly breathtaking experience, we can embark on a hot air balloon ride, soaring high above the lake to witness its stunning beauty from a bird's eye view. Situated in the heart of the French Alps, Mont Blanc, standing at an awe-inspiring 4,810 meters, is the highest peak in Western Europe. As we approach, the magnificence of this majestic mountain commands our attention, its snow-capped summit shimmering under the sunlight. Known as the Roof of Europe, Mont Blanc has been a beacon for adventurers and mountaineers for centuries. The history of Mont Blanc is as rich as its astounding vistas. The first successful ascent in 1786 by Jacques Balmat and Michel Gabriel Picard marked the dawn of modern mountaineering. Today, the mountain remains a symbol of human endeavor and exploration. As we traverse its slopes, we can almost hear the echoes of those early adventurers and feel their determination in our own steps. Imagine standing at the summit, where the view stretches across the Alps, revealing the rugged aesthetic of the peaks and valleys below. The air is thin, crisp, and filled with the exhilaration of achievement. Mont Blanc is not just a mountain, it's a testament to the indomitable spirit of exploration. A short trip from Mont Blanc brings us to Aiguille du Midi, a dramatic peak that stands at 3,842 meters. This needle-like pinnacle is accessible via one of the highest cable cars in the world, offering an experience that is as thrilling as it is scenic. The ride itself is a joy, whisking us over deep valleys and rocky ridges, the landscape unfolding majestically beneath us. At the summit, we step out into a world of breathtaking beauty and sheer vertical drops. The view from Aiguille du Midi is nothing short of spectacular, with Mont Blanc towering nearby and a sea of jagged peaks stretching into the distance. For the adventurous, this is the gateway to some of the most exhilarating high-altitude climbs and skiing routes. But it's not just the thrill of heights that captivates us here. The Aiguille du Midi also offers a glimpse into the delicate balance of life at extreme altitudes. The surrounding environment is harsh yet beautiful, with glaciers carving their way through the mountains, their blue ice shimmering in the sunlight. We feel the power of nature in every gust of wind, in the sharpness of the cold air, and in the quiet majesty of the alpine wilderness. The French Alps also stand as a beacon for winter sports enthusiasts from around the globe, offering a dazzling array of ski resorts that cater to all tastes and skill levels. This region, renowned for its breathtaking scenery and pristine snow conditions, is home to some of the most prominent and diverse skiing destinations in the world. The French Alps boast an incredible variety of terrains, from gentle, family-friendly slopes to challenging off-piste runs that test the mettle of even the most experienced skiers. Resorts like the Trois Vallées, encompassing Courchevel, Méribel, and Val Thorens, form the largest linked ski area on the planet, with over 600 kilometers of interconnected pistes. Here, we can ski for days without ever repeating a run, immersing ourselves in the sheer scale and beauty of the mountains. In Chamonix-Mont Blanc, we find the birthplace of alpine skiing, where the first Winter Olympics were held in 1924. This resort is steeped in history and offers some of the most challenging and exhilarating off-piste skiing in the world, including the legendary Vallée Blanche glacier descent. The town itself, with its traditional alpine architecture and vibrant atmosphere, provides a perfect blend of adventure and charm. For those seeking luxury, Courchevel is unparalleled. This resort is synonymous with opulence, featuring world-class accommodations, Michelin-starred dining, and high-end shopping. It's a place where the elite come to ski, but also to see and be seen. The pristine slopes and impeccable service make every visit a truly indulgent experience. Descending the mountains, we travel west to the Auvergne region. Auvergne unfolds as a region rich with geological marvels and pristine natural beauty, epitomized by the volcanic natural park. spanning over 395,000 hectares. This park is a sanctuary of biodiversity and a testament to the region's volcanic legacy. The park is home to the Chaîne de Puy, a series of dormant volcanoes. Among these, the Puy de Dôme stands tallest at 1,456 meters. As we hike up its slopes, we are rewarded with breathtaking scenery of rolling green hills and ancient volcanic craters. Whether it's hiking, cycling, or paragliding, each activity here is infused with the raw, natural beauty of this volcanic landscape. As summer dawns in Auvergne, the region is transformed by the vibrant blooms of sunflower fields. These fields stretch as far as the eye can see, their golden petals creating a stunning contrast against the deep green of the volcanic hills. Walking through these fields, we are immersed in a sensory delight. The gentle rustling of the tall stalks, the buzz of bees, and the warm embrace of the sun. Traveling a short distance from Auvergne, we reach the Ardeche region, home to one of nature's most spectacular wonders, the Pont d'Arc. This natural limestone arch, carved by the Ardeche River, stands 60 meters high and 34 meters wide, forming a majestic gateway to the Gorge de l'Ardèche. Standing before the Pont d'Arc, we are struck by its size and the beauty of the river that flows beneath it. This area is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. We can kayak down the Ardeche River, navigating through its twists and turns, or hike along the trails that offer panoramic views of the gorge. The Pont d'Arc is not just a natural marvel. It's a reminder of the power and beauty of geological processes that have shaped the landscape over millennia. Traveling into the heart of France, we find ourselves in the Loire Valley. Often referred to as the Garden of France, this valley is renowned for its fertile lands, picturesque landscapes, and an unparalleled collection of stunning castles. These chateaux, with their rich histories and architectural splendor, offer a glimpse into the grandeur and elegance of France's past. Each castle in the Loire Valley has its own unique charm and story, inviting us to step back in time and explore their magnificent halls and gardens. The Château de Chambord stands as a testament to the grandiosity of the French Renaissance. Commissioned by King Francis I, this legendary castle is famous for its distinctive French and Italian architectural styles. As we approach, the sheer scale of Chambord takes our breath away. With its 440 rooms, 365 fireplaces, and 84 staircases. Perched high above the town of Amboise, the Château d'Amboise offers sweeping views of the Loire River. This royal residence was home to several French kings and played a pivotal role in the country's history. The castle's Gothic and Renaissance architecture reflect its evolution over centuries. Known as the Château des Dames, the Château de Chenonceau is celebrated for its elegant arches spanning the Cher River and its association with influential women throughout history. Catherine de' Medici and Diane de Poitiers, among others, left their mark on this exquisite castle. The Château d'Angers, with its imposing medieval walls and 17 massive towers, stands as a formidable fortress overlooking the main river. Built in the 9th century and expanded in the 13th century, Angers Castle reflects the might and strategic importance of the medieval French kingdom. As we leave behind the majestic castles of the Loire Valley, each with its own unique story and architectural splendor, our journey takes us north to the heart of France. We now travel to Paris, the city of light. Here, history meets modernity, and every street and landmark pulses with life and culture. This is Paris, where the magic of the past seamlessly blends with the allure of the present. Standing majestically on the Champ de Mars, the Eiffel Tower is perhaps the most recognizable landmark in the world. Designed by Gustave Eiffel for the 1889 Exposition Universelle, this iron tower rises 324 meters above the city, offering unparalleled views of Paris. As we ascend its 3 levels, each step brings us closer to a panoramic view that captures the essence of the city. At night, the Eiffel Tower transforms into a beacon of light, its twinkling lights casting a magical glow over Paris. It's a symbol of engineering prowess and artistic beauty, embodying the spirit of innovation and romance that defines the City of Light. Flowing through the heart of Paris, the Seine River is both a lifeline and a symbol of the city's timeless beauty. Cruising along the Seine, we pass under historic bridges like the Pont Neuf and the Pont Alexandre III, and glide by some of the city's most famous landmarks. Nestled along the banks of the Seine, the Louvre Museum is a bastion of art and culture, housing one of the most impressive collections of art in the world. Walking through the Louvre, we encounter masterpieces from every era and corner of the globe. The museum itself, a former royal palace, is an architectural marvel, blending medieval, Renaissance, and modern elements. The iconic glass pyramid entrance, designed by I.M. Pei, juxtaposes old and new, symbolizing the Louvre's ongoing evolution as a center of art and culture. The Notre Dame Cathedral, with its soaring Gothic spires and intricate facade, showcases medieval craftsmanship and religious devotion. Located on the Île de la Cité, this cathedral has witnessed centuries of history, from coronations to revolutions. Perched on a hill in the north of Paris, Montmartre is a neighborhood that has long been associated with artists and bohemians. The Basilica of the Sacré-Cœur, with its white domes, crowns the hilltop, offering a commanding view of the city below. Montmartre's narrow, winding streets are filled with charm and character. Here, we find the Place du Tertre, where artists set up their easels and capture the vibrant life of the square. The legacy of artists like Picasso, Van Gogh, and Toulouse-Lautrec lingers in the air as we explore the studios and cabarets that once inspired them. The Moulin Rouge, with its iconic red windmill, continues to offer captivating performances, keeping the spirit of Montmartre's artistic heritage alive. Beneath the lively streets of Paris lies a chilling labyrinth of tunnels and chambers known as the catacombs. This eerie underground ossuary holds the remains of over 6 million souls, transferred here from overflowing cemeteries in the late 18th century. As we descend into the shadowy depths, the narrow passageways reveal walls lined with neatly arranged skulls and bones, forming haunting patterns that stretch into the darkness. The oppressive silence and flickering light cast ghostly shadows, creating an atmosphere thick with the presence of the past. The catacombs, with their unsettling stillness, offer a spine-tingling journey into Paris's forgotten underground world. Located just outside Paris, the Palace of Versailles represents the opulence and absolute power of the French monarchy. Originally a modest hunting lodge for King Louis XIII, it was transformed by his son into one of the most extravagant palaces in the world. As we approach, the grandeur of the golden gates and the expansive facade captures our imagination, setting the stage for a journey into the height of royal splendor. Stepping into the Hall of Mirrors, we are surrounded by a dazzling display of light and reflection. This esteemed gallery, with its 357 mirrors, magnificent chandeliers, and gilded statues, epitomizes the luxury of Versailles. It was here that many significant historical events took place, including the signing of the Treaty of Versailles in 1919. As we walk through this hall, we can almost hear the whispers of courtiers and the echoes of grand balls that once filled this space. Beyond the palace, the gardens of Versailles stretch out over 800 hectares, meticulously designed by André Le Nôtre. These formal gardens, with their geometric patterns, grand fountains, and sculpted hedges, are a masterpiece of landscape architecture. In the summer, the fountains come alive during the Grande Eau Musicale, a spectacular display of water and music that brings the gardens to life, reflecting the grandeur of the king's vision. We are also provided with the opportunity to rent canoes to paddle along the Grand Canal, adding a touch of adventure to our exploration of this magnificent landscape. Leaving behind the opulence of Versailles and the vibrant streets of Paris, our journey takes us northwest to the picturesque region of Normandy. Known for its dramatic coastline, lush countryside, and monumental history, Normandy has so much to offer. Nestled along the southern bank of the Seine estuary, Honfleur is a charming port town that has inspired countless artists with its quaint beauty. Its narrow cobblestone streets, historic harbor, and half-timbered houses create a postcard-perfect scene. As we wander along the Vieux Bassin, or Old Harbor, we are transported to a bygone era, where fishing boats and sailboats gently sway in the water, and the scent of the sea fills the air. Continuing our journey along the Normandy coast, we encounter one of the world's most breathtaking and unique spectacles. Rising dramatically from the water, Mont Saint-Michel is a stunning example of nature and human ingenuity in harmony. From a distance, this rocky island, crowned by a medieval abbey, appears as an ethereal vision, floating above the expansive tidal flats. Mont Saint-Michel's unique location makes it subject to some of the most extreme tides in Europe. At high tide, the island is completely surrounded by water, transforming it into a mystical, isolated sanctuary. As the tide recedes, a vast shimmering sandbank emerges, allowing access by foot across the bay. This daily tidal dance creates a constantly changing landscape that only adds to the island's allure. Mont Saint-Michel was originally built as a strategic fortress and a place of pilgrimage. Its isolated location and natural defenses made it an ideal stronghold, while the abbey on top of the island became a revered spiritual center, attracting pilgrims from across Europe. Mont Saint-Michel's silhouette against the vast, ever-changing sky is a vision that stirs the soul and fires the imagination. This island sanctuary, with its seamless blend of natural grandeur and medieval spirit, stands as a timeless testament to human creativity and the majestic forces of nature. The soaring abbey, ancient ramparts, and dramatic tides weave a narrative of history, spirituality, and sheer wonder. As we gaze upon this ethereal marvel, we're reminded of the profound beauty that emerges when nature and architecture unite in perfect harmony. Nestled along the Alabaster Coast in Normandy, the Etretat Cliffs stand as one of France's most breathtaking natural wonders. These dramatic white chalk cliffs, carved by the relentless forces of the sea, create a stunning coastal landscape that has captivated artists, writers, and travelers for centuries. Among the cliff's most striking features are the natural arches, including the famous Porte d'Aval and the soaring Maniport. These arches, sculpted by the waves over millennia, frame the blue waters of the English Channel and offer spectacular views from both above and below. The needle-like rock formation known as the Aiguille adds to the dramatic scenery, rising 70 meters above the sea. The beauty of the Etretat Cliffs has inspired numerous artists, including the Impressionist painter Claude Monet. Walking along the cliff-top paths, we can understand why these cliffs have sparked such creativity. Our final stop on today's journey brings us to a place of profound reflection and reverence. The beaches of Normandy are far more than picturesque stretches of sand and sea. They are sacred grounds where history was irrevocably changed during World War II. On June 6, 1944, D-Day, Allied forces launched one of the most significant invasions in history, marking the beginning of the end for Axis occupation in Western Europe. These shores, once the scene of intense and harrowing combat, now stand as solemn monuments to bravery, sacrifice, and liberation. Omaha Beach, one of the most heavily defended and fiercely contested landing sites, witnessed some of the most intense fighting on D-Day. As we walk along its sands today, the tranquil waves and serene shoreline contrast sharply with the memories of that fateful day. Memorials and plaques honor the soldiers who fought and fell here, and the nearby Normandy American Cemetery, with its rows of white crosses, provides a poignant tribute to their sacrifice. Utah Beach, located on the Cottontan Peninsula, saw the successful landing of American troops with relatively fewer casualties. The Utah Beach Museum offers a comprehensive look at the events of D-Day, with exhibits including original aircraft, landing craft, and personal stories of the soldiers. Walking along Utah Beach, we can sense the strategic importance of this location and the relief that came with the successful landing. As we stand on these hallowed shores, we are reminded of the immense courage and sacrifice that unfolded here on D-Day. Omaha and Utah beaches in particular, with their poignant memorials and serene landscapes, echo with the memories of those who fought valiantly. Together, they weave a story of unwavering resolve and collective effort, where every grain of sand and every wave bear witness to the bravery that shaped the course of history. These beaches are more than just sites of battle. They are eternal monuments to the spirit of liberation and the enduring legacy of those who gave everything for freedom. We hope you enjoyed the video. Scan the QR code on the screen now to stay up to date with the latest travel hacks and get destination guides delivered straight to your inbox. See you next time for another world tour.